coming up in this read. This is a really intense read. I'm enjoying it because of the amount of power that's coming from this particular Scorpion group. Scorpio, let's get into your April reading. If there's any information that you need, you can find it all in my pinned comment and in my description box below. If you're cross-watching for Scorpio, then please switch over the roles because I could be speaking directly to you. And please do keep in mind that this is a general reading, which means it's not going to resonate for absolutely everybody. You only take what resonates for you and you leave what doesn't for another Scorpio or cross-watcher. Please also do respect the tarot and approach it with patience, an open mind and without expectations. And finally, if you don't want to miss a video, then subscribe and stay notified. Okay, so Scorpio, the strongest energy that surrounds you for the month of April is the Milky Way and perspective. So with this one, obviously it's a picture of the universe, and it feels a lot like you're gaining a lot more knowledge on certain things that might have happened to you in the past, and it's like that there's a clearer understanding of how certain things were able to unfold in the way that they did. Okay, so possibly a little bit of emotional regression back into a really painful time, and you trying to process and make sense of that painful time. Okay, it's you gaining a new perspective on something. It's a healing process. And that it's very bittersweet because it is required, but it's also very healing as well, incredibly healing. So I'm also feeling with this one that it's kind of like a promise, like you're making a promise to yourself never to fall into that old trap again, you know. So it's like, say for example, if you had really bad experiences with individuals who were highly I'm not allowed to say the A word, who were incredibly evil to others, should we say, who were accustomed to severely mistreating others, in particular yourself, you're gaining a new perspective on how and why that happened. Okay, so again, it's that really bittersweet vibe, very, very healing. Don't feel like you're taking a few steps backwards in your healing progress, okay, because it's actually a few steps forward in your healing process. Stick with it, keep working through it, keep investigating as well, okay, keep investigating the way that certain others behave and how and why they seem to feel that they're entitled to treat others that way. Okay, keep on the path that you're currently going. It is what I'm trying to say. All right, and you will absolutely find the answers that you're needing to help you with your healing progress. Right, so that being said, we are going to pull a 9-card spread, and obviously I don't know if what comes out of your tarot is going to correlate with the first card out, or if it's going to be something else entirely different. Okay, we just have to wait and see. Also, I do need to mention any of the zodiacs that I call out, please do keep an open mind, because they could be placements in your chart, someone else's chart, or they could be character traits of somebody as well. Okay, we have a 9-card spread, please, for Scorpios. Okay, so your first card out is the Moon. That's Pisces energy. Astrologically, it's ruled by Cancer, but with this being tarot, it is Pisces. It's about emotions, processing emotions, trying to figure out where things went wrong, no longer blaming yourself as well, but understanding that certain things could have happened as a result of your programming that you received growing up. Okay. It's pretty much it's a well-known fact that most, not all, but most Scorpios, Scorpio Sun in particular, have a very long, dark history of really bad childhoods. It's a well-known fact. It's unfortunately, it has become part and parcel of being a Scorpio. And this is one of the main things that you're working throughout this month. How and why certain things happened, I've just given you the answer. Because you were programmed to accept that kind of behaviour from others, for some of you, from birth, for some of you. And now, as an adult, you're working through all of that and you're realising that that isn't normal. That's not the way that normal people work in the world. They don't go around programming their own kids to be victims of a lifetime of abuse. So you're processing through a lot of emotions, and the Six of Wands is showing that you're coming out on top, you're coming out stronger, you're coming out with Nine of Wands, better boundaries, a clearer understanding of where you need to maintain your boundaries. And you're understanding red flags and green flags of relationships. You're using your intellect as well and your very best judgment. You're not afraid to reject anything that you need to reject, or anyone that you need to reject, in order for you to hold on tightly to these newfound boundaries, because you've worked hard for these boundaries. You've recognised when others are treading on your toes. You've recognised when someone is trying to take the piss. And quite frankly, you're not putting up with it anymore, because you've gained this brand new perspective. It's powerful. It's really, really powerful. Okay, so you have Pisces, Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Scorpio, Libra, and Pisces. Okay, the dominant signs, Aquarius, Pisces, and Sagittarius. That's the dominant ones. And then hiding underneath there, you've got the Five of Swords. So someone failed in their quest to try and manipulate you. They failed. Point blank, period. They failed to manipulate you. The Hanged Man is all about being adaptable and changing up your perspective. It's the same energy as this one. It's the same energy. You've learned to trust your intuition. You've learned the importance of trusting your intuition. You've been asking yourself so many questions about shit that's happened in the past. Why did I ignore my intuition? Why did I do that? Why did I go against my better judgment? For some of you, going against your intuition, it cost you. It cost you dearly. And you're not going to go down that path ever again, because you've gained this new perspective. You're not ever going to allow someone else to manipulate versions of events to suit their own narrative. That's just not going to wash with you anymore. This read is for ascended Scorpions. Definitely. You're not putting up with any kind of crap off anybody, because you're no longer ignoring your own intuition. You have learnt incredible, painful, awful lessons about what happens when you go against your own intuition. And you're not putting yourself in that firing line anymore. Whenever you feel that something is wrong, that's what you're leading with. That's strong. That is super, super strong. This energy is telling me that right now, Scorpio is not to be fucked with. Not a chance. Not with Judgment being the card that is central to this entire read. You're using your intellect over your emotions. You're no longer allowing people to manipulate your own emotions so that they can try and get from you whatever it is that they're trying to get from you. You're picking and choosing who it is that you're being empathic towards. Because you've realised that there are certain people out there, fair game, not everybody, but some of them, and most of them you've met, have used your empathic nature against you. And you're not doing that anymore. Four of Cups. You're not accepting that type of treatment ever again. Like it is done. You're refusing to be a victim. And how powerful is that? Because you've understood that the whole dynamic of narcissists and victims is part of the same flowing river. It's all interlinked with each other. Because people who go around treating others the way that they have been treating you, at some point in their life, that was done to them. And that's where their entitlement comes from. Where they seem to think that it's okay for them to put all of their emotional baggage onto someone else. And they were putting it onto you, and that's not fair. And again, for some of you, this has been going on since birth. You refuse to allow yourself to be victimized. For a lot of you, you don't even like that word. For a lot of you, that even the sound of that word triggers something deep within you. It's like, no, I was victimized, but I'm not a victim. Again, you're finding this brand new perspective. And it's your refusal to become like the thing that you hate the most that's given you all of your power. It's given you your determination to keep pushing through the really rough times and to keep ascending as best you can. That is beautiful. That's you harnessing these universal energies and really making it work for you because of this refusal to become like them. That's fantastic. It honestly, genuinely is. It's beautiful. You then have the Ace of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the Three of Swords. So you're not even allowing nostalgia to get in your way. You see this? Now, the way that I'm seeing this, if you look at the direction that the cat is looking over this way, okay? You then have the Six of Cups, which is childhood, nostalgia. See how the cat's got his back turned to that Six of Cups? You're not even allowing feelings of nostalgia to pull you back into that emotional trap of being victimized. Six of Cups and the Three of Swords right next to each other. That indicates that some of yous, and I am right, some of yous have had a horrific childhood. Absolutely horrific. Look at the combination, how they came out right next to each other. Some of you can't even name a single happy memory of your childhood. So what is it you're doing? You're turning your back on all of that and you're creating your own happy memories instead. This is a read for someone who refuses to stay down when they've been pushed down. This is someone who is making their return bigger and stronger than ever before. This is literally a phoenix rising moment. for a specific group of Scorpions. Very, very specific. You can see now, with this new perspective, you can see all of that bullshit for exactly what it was. You're no longer making excuses for the shitty behaviour of shitty people. You're just not doing it anymore. With that Four of Cups right next to Judgment, no. Non-negotiable. That's the word that I'm hearing. Non-negotiable. Nine of Wands, Four of Cups, Three of Swords. There's no way in hell you're going to be dragged back in to that atmosphere of being someone's victim. That might have been your old life, but now you're a new person. You've shed that old skin. Remember, Scorpios, that there are lots of different stages of evolution for a Scorpio. Okay, you get the little scorpion, then you get the snake, then you get the eagle. Some people call it the dove. It doesn't really make a difference. Okay, and then you get the phoenix. This is someone who is coming in to their phoenix energy 100%. And let me tell you, yes, it's a very, very difficult journey, but ultimately, once you reach that plateau, you'll be glad that you managed it. You will be so glad that you never fell into that trap of believing someone's spite directed towards you. Because that's what a weak-minded individual does. They believe the crap that comes out of other people's mouths, especially when they're talking negative about you or when they're treating you in a negative manner. You're not falling into that trap anymore. In the past, it really, really affected you. It really, really hurt, like massively hurt you. But now you're finding that by taking a closer look at who your source of information is, and then smiling and realizing that your source of information was projecting all of their negative crap onto you and expecting you to carry it and expecting you to be okay with carrying it. And you're not doing it. You're walking away from all of that, and you're finding your own way, you're finding your own path. You got the Two of Wands under there, yeah. Exactly. For some of you, you might have been stuck in this energy of thinking that you didn't have the right to stand up for yourself, that you had to just sit and take it. Again, because of your programming. Now, with that new perspective, you're realizing that that's not true. You are more than entitled to defend yourself and to stand up for yourself. And no, you must never feel guilty for telling individuals like that to fuck off. Ever. Don't ever feel guilty for it. This is a really intense read. I'm enjoying it because of the amount of power that's coming from this particular Scorpion group collective that I'm picking up on. Very, very powerful. It's amazing, and you should be bloody proud of yourselves. You really should be. Have a healing message, please, for Scorpio collective. Interesting. So you've got the culmination of vision with adventure. Okay, so number 35 and number 30. This could be someone's ages. Could be, doesn't have to be. It's going to be significant to someone. Right. So you've got time to take positive action towards your goals and dreams. Be adaptable and fine-tune any of the details of what it is that you're creating. Reflect on your desires and make sure that your attitudes and beliefs are in alignment with what it is that you wish to accomplish. Let go of any aspect or quality that no longer fits what you intend to accomplish. Boom. Given the context of your read, I'd say that was pretty damn spot on. Your old teachings, your old programmings, they don't work for you. And they've never worked for you. The old programming that you received always worked against you, and it was designed that way. Someone very specifically made a concerted effort. It's almost like they made it their lifetime ambition to make sure that you would never amount to anything. And guess what? That's not what's happening. The complete opposite is happening because you've decided. And honestly, that is incredible. Adventure. It is an excellent time to take a short jaunt anywhere that inspires you. If you enjoy horseback riding or riding a bike, create the opportunity to do just this. Just get outdoors and travel. It will help you to break out of your routine. It may also expose you to a different outlook, a new opportunity, or an escapade. You're really going to feel so much better after taking a break. There is no feeling quite like having the wind blow through your hair or the sun on your back. Yeah. So with this one, it's time for you to really make a priority your happiness. What are the things that you enjoy doing? You know, now that you've insisted that no one else is going to speak for you, that no one else is going to tell you what you like and what you don't like. So what is it that you enjoy doing? And what is it that you want to create? What is it that makes you feel happy? Explore that and indulge in that. Okay. Else, please, for Scorpio. Okay. Wow, look at this. I am deserving of respect, love, and happiness. Yeah, you're damn right you are. I give respect, love, and happiness too. Yeah. But the difference is now you're choosing on who receives, as I said, like with your empathy. You're no longer just empathic towards everybody. You're realizing that there are certain individuals out there that specifically target and prey on empathic individuals. So you've grown teeth now. And you're picking and choosing who it is that you're being empathic towards. You're not just giving away that shit freely. You're not just giving away your respect. You're not just giving away your love. You're not just giving away your happiness. You ain't just giving shit away anymore. Because unfortunately, yes, there are individuals out there that target specifically individuals just like yourself. And that's the new perspective that you've gained. You are deserving of respect, love, and happiness. You absolutely are. And anything less than that, you're not getting involved with. I am valuable. Yeah. For a lot of you, again, you were taught from a very young age that you weren't worth shit. And that was wrong. It was so... I mean, who does that? Remember, when you're looking at your source of information, who sits there and does that to a child? Who does that? An evil person does that. You are valuable. And now you're seeing yourself as a gift, as a prize, as someone who has very high standards. Many people are thankful for my presence in their lives. So it's a reminder that, again, not everybody is going to be out to hurt you. And trust me when I say this, that's going to take a lifetime to sink in. okay? Going by everything that you have been through, you have to keep reminding yourself not everybody is out to hurt you, but nonetheless, you're still going to be alert to those who will take advantage, okay? So remember not to close yourself off to the rest of the world, not make yourself cold to the rest of the world, but it's about picking and choosing who deserves a place in your life. What else, please, for Scorpios? Be free. How appropriate. Be free. And result. Well done you. Doesn't that feel better? Working on yourself always pays off. You're on your way to no fucks given freedom. Do not pass go. You're no longer playing the game. There is no self-imprisonment. Just living life your way. Boom. I can't really say anything else to that one, Scorpio. It fits in absolutely beautifully with everything that we have seen in your tarot read. It really, really does. I couldn't have put it better than that. Amazing. Okay, so that is what I have for you. If you would like to book a private reading with me that is more catered towards your specific needs, then you can find the link to place your booking in my pinned comment and in my description box below. Or you can visit phoenixkeiatarot.com. Thank you so much to everybody who has liked, shared, subscribed and supported my channel. It really genuinely does help me to get the messages out. Thank you so much for watching, and we shall speak again soon. Bye.